It's over forever. Kody Brown secretly married again. Reveal his wife. Sister Wives Season 19. Kody Brown has reportedly married again in secret. Surprised to hear about Kody Brown's new marriage? It's not entirely shocking given his history. Kody Brown is known for entering multiple marriages, often prioritizing his desires over the happiness of his wives. This self-centered approach has led many of his wives to leave, with only Robyn remaining by his side. However, to clarify, Kody Brown hasn't remarried recently. While he has a history of such actions, there's no current evidence of a new marriage. Nonetheless, given his past behavior, it's always possible. Now, let's delve into something more important. Kody Brown's noticeable shift in behavior seemed to coincide with his deepening relationship with his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, marking a significant change from his earlier persona on TLC's Sister Wives. Initially introduced to audiences as a devoted father and a somewhat goofy husband who managed to balance his affections among his three wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, Kody's demeanor took a darker turn over the seasons. This shift has been particularly evident since Robyn became a more central figure in his life, leading many viewers to believe that her influence played a pivotal role in transforming him. Robyn Brown's entrance into the Brown family came with her portraying herself as a victim. She frequently highlighted her troubled past, including allegations of abuse in her previous marriage. Robyn openly shared on Twitter, as reported by E! News, that she ended her first marriage due to abuse and emphasized that her children's well-being was her top priority. These statements painted a picture of a woman who had endured significant hardships and was now seeking a safe and loving environment for her children. Her ex-husband, David Jessup, never confirmed nor denied these claims, leaving a cloud of ambiguity around her past. As Robyn settled into the Brown family, her influence on Kody grew increasingly apparent. What was once a happy and lively household started to show signs of strain. Kody's earlier image as a cheerful, if somewhat bumbling, patriarch gave way to a more irritable and victimized persona. He began to spend a disproportionate amount of time with Robyn, often at the expense of his relationships with Meri, Janelle, and Christine. This shift did not go unnoticed by viewers, who observed a growing rift within the family dynamics. By the end of season 18, Kody himself acknowledged the profound change in his character. In a moment of self-reflection, he described himself as the devil I think I am now, a stark contrast to the man audiences were first introduced to. This dramatic change has led many fans to place a significant portion of the blame on Robyn, accusing her of manipulating Kody and exacerbating existing tensions within the family. Robyn's influence seems to have emboldened Kody's worst traits. What began as subtle shifts in his behavior gradually escalated into more pronounced displays of anger and victimhood. The harmony that once characterized the Brown household was replaced by frequent conflicts and a sense of discontent. Kody's relationships with his other wives deteriorated, with many attributing this decline to his growing preoccupation with Robyn. The evolution of Kody Brown's character is a testament to the complex dynamics that can arise in plural marriages. While Robyn's presence brought about significant changes, it also highlighted existing vulnerabilities within the family structure. Kody's transformation from a loving and devoted husband to a man struggling with his identity and relationships underscores the profound impact that interpersonal dynamics can have on individuals. In conclusion, Kody Brown's behavior took a noticeable turn for the worse as he increasingly devoted his time and energy to Robyn Brown. Her portrayal as a victim and her subsequent influence on Kody seemed to have played a crucial role in this transformation. The once cohesive and happy Brown family has been overshadowed by tension and discord, leaving many to ponder the true cost of these changes on all involved. Kody Brown, known for his polygamist family on the reality TV show Sister Wives, has seemingly adopted a victim mentality, heavily influenced by his fourth wife, Robyn. Robyn's passive-aggressive communication style appears to have been absorbed by Kody, to the detriment of his relationships with his other wives and children. Kody's transformation into a victim began to unravel over the past several years. He started shifting the blame for almost every problem within their large family onto others. The end of his marriages to Christine, Meri, and Janelle, according to Kody, was not due to his actions or decisions but rather their faults. This narrative conveniently absolved him of responsibility and placed the burden squarely on their shoulders. Christine, Meri, and Janelle bore the brunt of Kody's accusations. He asserted that their inability to maintain the marriages was the primary reason for their disintegration. This perspective ignored the complexities and mutual contributions to the relationship's dynamics, reducing the situation to a simplistic blame game. By doing so, Kody avoided confronting his own role in the breakdowns and instead painted himself as a victim of their alleged shortcomings. Kody's strained relationship with his children also became a point of contention. During the coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic, Kody imposed strict rules to mitigate the virus's spread. When some of his children expressed reluctance or refused to comply with these stringent guidelines, Kody placed the blame for their estrangement squarely on them. He argued that their refusal to follow his rules made it impossible for him to see them, thus portraying himself once again as a victim of circumstances beyond his control. This blame extended to his relationships with their mothers. Kody suggested that the deteriorating bonds with his children were a significant factor in the failure of his marriages. This stance implied that if the children had been more compliant, his relationships with their mothers might have fared better. This narrative allowed Kody to deflect from the underlying issues within the marriages themselves and focus on the actions of others as the root cause. In embracing this victim mentality, Kody mirrored Robyn's approach. Robyn has long been adept at playing the victim card, expertly navigating situations to cast herself in a sympathetic light while subtly manipulating those around her. Kody's adoption of this method further strained his familial relationships, as it perpetuated a cycle of blame and avoidance rather than fostering understanding and resolution. Kody's victimhood narrative created an environment where constructive communication and accountability were overshadowed by finger-pointing and defensiveness. His relationships with Christine, Meri, Janelle, and their children suffered as a result. The constant attribution of blame eroded trust and respect, key components necessary for the survival of any relationship, let alone the complex dynamics of a polygamist family. In conclusion, Kody Brown's adoption of a victim mentality, heavily influenced by Robyn's passive-aggressive communication style, has had a detrimental impact on his family. By consistently blaming others for the challenges and failures within their polygamist clan, Kody has avoided taking responsibility for his actions and decisions. This has not only damaged his marriages to Christine, Meri, and Janelle but also strained his relationships with his children. The narrative of victimhood, perpetuated by both Kody and Robyn, has created a toxic environment where blame is abundant, but accountability and resolution are in short supply.